It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal. And tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they are clearly amped up for this one and determined to have a strong showing from the get-go. They feel this is a game they can win and want to establish that pace early on. And we'll be seeing Kyrie Irving here tonight, easily one of the best point guards in the league. Kenny, where do you have him on the list? Top three?
Yeah, of course. Top three, that's not even a question. I'm trying to figure out if he's 1, 2, or 3. Steph Curry.
And there is a buzz in the air in this. And when you look at these teams, both very tough on the glass.
Oh, yeah, high effort, high energy. They sharpen their elbows for this one. It's an inside battle.
Yes. Now, Golden State's starting five. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Green is out there with Pachulia, and it's Durant in at the three slot. Irving can't hit. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, that's just a bad foul there. The refs are going to be all over that one.
Irving against Curry. Irving drives in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
Kicks it to Thompson. The three. Unable to get that one. So Cleveland will take it the other way. To the inside. And the dunk by LeBron.
Great playmakers help everything run so smoothly. Excellent lead pass.
Moving against Curry. The dish now to Pachulia. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Pachulia's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. He said they've been working much better together at the offensive end. He said, we're functioning as a unit now instead of just individuals. It's something we've worked on every day in practice. We want that flow to continue to develop. We'll see if they can keep that going tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. An interesting thing to address before the game.
Yeah, and clearly the coach has been hammering home the point to his guys that good shot selection is absolutely key.
And that may take patience. Moving the ball deep into the shot clock. We'll see if they have the discipline to do it. He's showing some tenacity on the offensive glass. That's a great play right there.
Pass to Thompson for the three. Another three for Golden State.
I mean, you feel like Klay could hit these shots blindfolded. Such a great sense of where he is on the court at all times.
And the city of Cleveland still aglow from their first major professional sporting title in over 52 years.
They waited a lifetime, Kevin. In the end, it was a native son, LeBron James, who returned to lead them to glory. You just couldn't script it any better.
Dishes it to Curry. That three off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Love dishes to Thompson. 16 feet away. And the shot falls short this time.
You can bet if he's left open from there again, he's probably going to knock that one down.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
Love outside. He kicks it to Thompson. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
You were shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now. And
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
It's early, but he's off to a terrific start. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep his foot on the pedal.
For the Cavaliers, Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. And the Warriors also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Draymond Green.
I can't lie, it still baffles me the year the Warriors had last season. Just outstanding basketball from them on all fronts. Nobody thought that the 96 Bulls win record was in jeopardy at the start of the season. By the end of the year, the Warriors were able to top it with an incredible 73 wins. I never thought I'd see that mark broken.
And Chris, the Warriors had everything fall their way to chase that 73 win mark.
Well, there's so many small factors which come into play when you chase a record like the 96 Bulls win mark. You have to give the Warriors players and staff all the credit, though. They saw their chance in history, and they took it.
And Cleveland making a change here. Williams is checked in. The feed to West. There's the pick. He dishes it to Durant. The shot's good on the assist by West. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now here's Williams. Outside jumper. On the wing, James. Pocket 6. And the dunk by James.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Durant kicks it to West, and stolen by Fry. Outside Jefferson. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Livingston. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Heads up aggressive move. The smaller man on him takes him right to the rim.
LeBron kicks to Williams. James against Durant. It's stolen by Livingston. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Here's Iguodala. And he banks in the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Outside Williams. Back to LeBron. Lets it go with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. James has got 9.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Inside. And David West, the bucket on the assist by Iguodala.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball's knocked loose. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Thompson, and it's good, 2 points.
I don't know if you know, Kev, but these guards out there tell you it's hard to rattle Thompson. Finishing through the contact. It's the M.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
It's stolen by Livingston. Pass to West. Back to Livingston. Out to Thompson. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. The Warriors on top. They're up by 10. It's the NBA on 2. And a chance to hear from LeBron James.
For me, at a younger age, I was...
Again. Just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. Has become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
Oh, yeah, good recognition, finding a number of weaknesses in the defense, and then relentless in exploiting them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, there's no doubt that the Splash Brothers are the most dangerous backcourt in the NBA. Steph Curry is the MVP, but he said of Klay Thompson, I love playing with him. How much better he's gotten since day one is kind of scary. He's such a great two-way player, and he isn't anywhere close to hitting his ceiling. Kevin?
Thanks, D8. They're one heck of a tag team. One of the more polarizing players in the league is Kevin Love in Minnesota. He had multiple seasons, Greg, of up around 26 points, 13 rebounds a game, and yet some said he wasn't a true superstar.
Well, they criticized him for not winning in Minnesota. Now in Cleveland, they point to his reduced stats. He just wants a chance to win, though, and he knew he'd have to make some sacrifice.
Here's Curry. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Oh, lots of contact that time, but Steph with the great body control.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And with the NBA game changing rapidly, Chris, the tactics have to change with it. When you look at all the NBA coaches, is there one who stands above the rest who is very good strategic?
Well, you just have to love Greg Popovich. I mean, because you've seen him adapt to the game. He was known for a half-court team when he had the Twin Towers, a slow-down pace, and he got some guards that could take it and shoot the 3, and he sped the game up. And that's what you like to see, someone that uses all the rules and strategy of the game.
Yes.
And doesn't just become hardened in one way and playing. And I think his versatility just shows how great of a coach he is.
Well said.
And if you go back 3 seasons, the Cavs, they had the second youngest roster in the league. 2 consecutive #1 overall picks. And then fast forward to the present, this is a veteran-laden team with its sights squarely set on championships.
Jefferson's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. Smith, no good.
He had all the room in the world to get that up, but somehow blew it by rushing it just a tad.
Curry passes to Iguodala. Back to Curry. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And think about that 2014 draft. The Cavs had less than a 2% chance at the #1 pick, and somehow they land Wiggins.
Yeah, and who can know if LeBron comes back to Cleveland without that asset? Sometimes Lady Luck smiles on you. The Ohio faithful grateful for some good fortune after over 50 years of waiting for a title.
Back to Pachulia. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Pachulia. Pachulia's got 3 assists now in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Smith kicks to Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got 6.
Terrific ball movement. No surprise it leads to a good shot.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pachulia with it. And the wide open shot from Green. Drills it from outside. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Love can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pachulia dishes to Green. Feeds it to Curry. Back to Green. Here's Clark, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Love.
I mean, you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And as easy as things were for the Warriors during the regular season as far as injuries go, that wasn't the case in the playoffs. Steph Curry would deal with ankle problems early against the Rockets in their series and sprain his MCL in Game 4. The Warriors would rally, but what a huge blow it is to be without the reigning 2-time MVP for a large chunk.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And one thing I don't think Kevin Durant gets enough credit for is his mental toughness.
Good point.
He is rarely shaken or thrown off his game if things aren't going his way, and always remains focused on winning and doesn't let too much throw him off court.
First free throw is good. And with Durant and his ability to stay focused on the court, Greg, you're just talking about this. A big example of that was last year when all the free agency speculation was floating around.
Yeah, and that can wear on a player when all the media is talking about your future. Durant has done a great job of blocking out the media the last few seasons and just focusing on winning. I mean, his focus on the court is a big part of why he is so consistent game to game.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to West. Takes the 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 13 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
2 quick fouls. That's bad news for him. He has to keep his hands to himself until halftime.
Shumpert against Thompson. On the wing, Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. James, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Outside Durant. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Start it.
One of the most impactful free agent moves in league history, certainly Kevin Durant. Greg signing with the Golden State Warriors.
It sent shockwaves through the league. I mean, we've heard of teams with 3 All-Stars before, but, you know, the Warriors now have 4. And when you look at Curry, Thompson, Durant, and Green, you could argue that each of them are the best at their respective position in the NBA. Well, that is scary for the opposition. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Williams kicks to James. Shot to stop the run. Jump shot is good that time. 11 points in the game.
I love his effort so far. It's scoring at a consistent clip. Unfortunately, though, his team remains well behind.
Shumpert against Thompson. The pass to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Green. 18 points for Kevin Durant.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Williams with the ball. Now Green defending. Double team on Williams. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Livingston passes to Durant. Back to Livingston. He feeds it to Durant. Thompson outside. And
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, welcome back. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. And we'll go to Kenny first. What'd you see out there?
What a huge contribution they got from KD. There's a reason Kevin Durant was the MVP in 2014, and you saw it in the first half. The man was completely unguardable. He was shooting the ball well and using his length and anticipation. I wish he could play this assertive.
And that's it for
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we how about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot?
That was from the parking lot.
Oh.
That's amazing. James against Durant. It's tipped. Pachulia with the steal. Curry dishes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers winning the first title in franchise history, upsetting the favorites, the Golden State Warriors. First time ever a team returned from a 3-1 deficit in the finals to win it.
Count it. Curry's got 16.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And a wide open look for Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's what happens when you have little to no communication defensively. He has the stroke to burn you from out there. Don't you see that?
And GA, the Cavs are now the hunted team. Do you like their chances of repeating as champions?
I think they've got as good a chance as anyone, and probably better because they really have owned the East. If they can stay healthy, no reason to think they can't do it again.
A miss there, but still a very impressive start to this half after connecting on 3 straight field goals.
Love with the bucket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry kicks to Pachulia. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. James with it, guarded now by Durant. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, that's just a great start to the half for them. Their offense is clicking, and they have made 3 of their first 4 shots.
It's Durant on the wing. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Start it. Now, very rarely can a player put up the impressive 50, 40, 90 line. Those numbers meaning shoot 50% from the field, 40% from deep, and 90% from the free throw line. And there's less than 12 players that accomplished that in the history of the league, and Steph joined that list last season. He joins elite company with guys like Durant and Bird.
Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. And then for Golden State, Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green, and Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. No good from Irving. And Chris with Curry in the 50, 40, 90 club. He joined that group and set his own club at the same time. He was the only one to do all of that while averaging 30 points a game.
I mean, are you kidding me? And just think about how difficult that is to accomplish. The more you shoot, the lower your percentages tend to get from deep on the floor. I think Steph will be alone in the 50, 40, 90, and 30 club for a long time.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
No, he doesn't need much room. Steph there with the prime-time facial.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Smith outside. Poke loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry wide open, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Irving, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Dunleavy comes in for Richard Jefferson. And Shumpert in there for Smith. West is checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. Durant for three. The shot's good on the assist by West. And now 24 points for Kevin Durant.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
His three-point shot has just been lethal today, and there is no end in sight to this barrage.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. Well, over the last couple years, we've seen teams emphasize ball movement and player movement. Chris, you like that trend?
You know what? I do like that trend. You know, from my days playing with the Kings, that was our style of play. The ball movement, get guys involved, make sure that you back cut when you're overplayed by the defense, have some fun. I do like that style of play. Now, there are times for ISOs. When you look at a guy like Melo or Durant, or you look at a guy like Curry or Thompson, or you look at a guy like LeBron or Uncle Drew, these guys, if they have the ball, I mean, get out the way. ISO ball is still, you know, there's 20 guys in this league that can have an ISO play call for them every time, because ISO also means I can beat my man, draw your man, and pass it to an open teammate. So I think ISO ball should not be taken for granted, but I think it's a big responsibility for a lot of players, and there's only a handful or about 3 or 4 handfuls of players in the NBA, in my opinion, that should be given the freedom to go to work on an ISO.
Great way to put it. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. Well, Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, you're not going to be scared or back down from anyone, but have appropriate fear, which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. It's always about focus. Lets the three fly. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Cavaliers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Irving for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Up against Durant and stolen by Irving. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Fry, and he's good on the 3 ball. Fry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Outside Durant. Over to the left wing. Kicks it to Livingston. Outside Durant from deep 3-point range. That shot missing.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, but we all know that he can knock down that outside jumper. But he shouldn't be attempting super long shots like that, ever.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And some big names have called it a career in the last few years. We just saw Kobe retire this past season. Chris, when did you know that it was time for you to make that transition away from the game and officially retire?
I knew a couple of years before I actually admitted it. You know, I battled injuries basically my whole career. dislocated shoulders to ankle injuries to, of course, everyone knows about the knees. And so for me, I was just trying to play every single moment I could and as many games as I could. So, you know, I don't really know when I realized it, but it didn't matter because whenever you realize it, you don't want to let it go.
Yeah. Jones is out there with Anderson. Then there's Dunleavy. Then it's Williams. And it's McCray in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Great resolve there on defense, allowing nothing easy.
Williams passes to Dunleavy. Back to Williams. To the middle. Here's Anderson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the Warriors last year had to deal with the unique situation, Chris, where they had essentially 2 head coaches during their run. Luke Walton filling in wonderfully for Steve Kerr as Steve was recovering from a back injury.
Well, Kevin, think about it. For a lot of teams, that can be a distraction or throw them off their game, but the Warriors marched right along. They had a great record under Walton and played the same basketball when Kerr was able to return to the bench. Only a mature team coming off a title like the Warriors were can handle a strange situation. So.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That one misses for Clark. The Cavaliers shooting for the game at 42%. It's stolen by Livingston. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
Now, deep shooting, not a core element of Livingston's game, but he'll take it.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And that's a well-placed pass right there, right where his teammate can do something with it.
Over to the wing, and Verajao kicks to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Here's Dunleavy, and he makes good on the layup.
Great execution, gives him a makeable shot. He's working hard out there.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Verajao dishes to Thompson. And another 3 for Golden State.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
There's the dish to Anderson. Stolen by Verajao. And it's the Warriors on the break. And here we go. Thompson for the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside Williams, out to the right wing. Here's McCray, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Thompson from long range. That shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Fires for 3. Verajao comes up with the rebound. Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Back to Thompson. Fires from deep. And the 3-ball is good. Thompson's got 20.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
McCray kicks to Jones. To end the run. And it's good on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
That's just a clumsy turnover there. Just an errant pass that should have never been attempted.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Jones. Jefferson comes in for Dunleavy. And it's Amon Shumpert in for McCray. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in. Anderson right side. Back to Williams. Free throw line jump shot. No good off the back of the rim. The Warriors shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Back to Livingston. Thompson outside. Takes a three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. In the corner, it's Jefferson. A three ball. Cranes the three-pointer.
You have to extend the defense there, unless you want him to punish you repeatedly from beyond the arc.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Thompson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 22.
And for a guy who puts up huge scoring numbers almost on a nightly basis, Clay's on another planet right now.
Jefferson passing to Shumpert. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Chris, you look at this Warriors roster. There are a lot of unique players at every position.
Oh, yeah, I get what you were saying, and it makes total sense when you look at their personnel. Guys like Draymond, you never see as a functioning point power forward. Curry is unique in how he plays the point and his shooting. The list goes on with guys like Iguodala, too.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
They're taking any look they can get from there and just making it rain from the perimeter right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Kevin Durant. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And Fry kicks to Williams. Knocked away. Outside Jefferson. That one, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Thompson with it. Jefferson picks him up from past the arc. And again, it's Klay Thompson with the triple. Thompson's got 31.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
When one guy gets hot sometimes, it's infectious, and the team does too. That's what seemed to happen for them on that play.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. And Shumpert kicks to Fry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Livingston. Thompson for the triple. And Shumpert pulls it down. Passes it to Williams.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Williams. Here is Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Andre. A lot of great offensive players on this team. How does it all come together to have a night like tonight?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on a break.
You made the most of it when you had those opportunities, Andre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David